This is your tech news briefing for Thursday, April 20th. I'm Zoe Thomas for the Wall Street Journal. A cottage industry of people helping would-be social media influencers to develop their careers has blossomed in the last few years. Some younger people who may have once aspired to social media stardom themselves are finding it more lucrative to take a supporting role. One of them is 22-year-old Amaya Damme from Arizona. During the pandemic, Damme lost her internship at a marketing agency, so she decided to use her own experience on social media to help small businesses produce content for their social media accounts. In the last 2 years, she says she's grown her business, Obtaining Social, into an annual 6-figure operation with a staff of 3. I spoke with Amaya Damme about her experience. Amaya, what made you want to become a social media manager as opposed to becoming a social media influencer yourself?
I've always been business oriented, and for me, the influencing side is still so young that nobody really knows the true metrics of how much a brand collab is or what they should be charging or things like that. So as that continues to grow, I think then it would be easier to transition into more of the influencing. But since it was so young, it was something that I didn't feel like I had enough control in. It just overall seemed like a more steady position for me to have in my life.
So you're hired by individuals or businesses who are looking to grow their online presence. What kind of services do you offer?
So we have 3 different types of plans. We have an Instagram-based plan, which is just content. So we'll just give you all of the photo and video content you need for Instagram for 30 days of posting. Then we also have a TikTok plan as well. You're getting 25 videos, which means you're posting every day, Monday through Friday. Then we have one plan that is called the Obtaining Social package. That plan is TikTok and Instagram content and management. So basically you're just hands-free, don't have to do anything with social media. We will be DMing your customers that DM you, posting all the content, putting SEO on it, just really optimizing it for social media while also having a person behind your brand speaking to it and making sure you're active at all times.
Do you think people are aware of how large the social media economy, social media ecosystem is?
When talking with older generations, I think that there is a little bit of a skew there. We're still in the earlier stages of social media. People will start to see how beneficial it really is and that TV isn't really what people are watching nowadays. They're scrolling through TikTok, they're on Instagram, and that is where you would want your business to be. It's where everybody's eyes are.
What's next for you? What's the plan for the future?
I've actually thought about that quite often and had many conversations about this, and I continue to have that back and forth about it. I really do love helping small businesses. That really is my mission and my goal. And I do want to continue always having that. But if the personality side of like my life were to shine more, I do think I would still be able to balance that with my agency and kind of show that as a case study. And that's what I've been able to do is show, hey, I'm able to not only market myself, market my business, but I'm able to market you.
Amaya Damme is not the only person embracing the business opportunities for individuals created by social media. And as more young people aspire to be social media stars, there are plenty of counterparts who see opportunities taking on roles behind the camera and off screen. With me to discuss this is WSJ reporter Kailyn Rhone. So I think a lot of people know that becoming a social media influencer isn't just as easy as, taking a few selfies and posting them online, but it seems like maybe it's particularly hard these days. Can you tell us why?
It's very competitive now. A lot of people want to be influencers. They see this glamorous lifestyle of, like going on brand trips, going on vacations, just having fun with that and not knowing that there's a lot of work behind the scenes. And that's where the competitiveness has increased. So it's harder for people, especially younger people, to get into these roles and be relevant and keep that relevancy.
So now we've got more people becoming social media support staff, I guess you'd call them. I mean, what kind of roles are people taking on there?
I found that a lot of them are going into like video editing, photography, like helping with social media posts. It's kind of like Hollywood, where you have people who want to be like the actresses or the actors, but they can't be successful in that career, so they go into like producing or filmmaking or a person behind the scenes rather than the star per se. So it's a similar concept to that, but with social media.
So they're like advisors and consultants.
Right, exactly. Like they're the people who you go to when you need to know what trend to do or to know what outfit to wear in this video or how the lighting should be.
You spoke with people who've taken on these roles. What did they say about why they chose that path as opposed to becoming just influencers themselves?
A lot of them are saying that there's not a lot of stability within staying within one platform. And with that, it's like if you're only on one platform, it could be gone by tomorrow. Where will I go? And a lot of them saying that a business that supports an influencer is more valuable and more stable than doing the actual influencing themselves. And some of them also are like introverted, so a lot of them don't want to be like the people in front of the camera. So I spoke with Ethan Weems. He is 20 years old and he made DoorDash videos on TikTok, just showing his day-to-day life as a DoorDasher. And then he got some good engagement on that. One video had like over 100,000 views. But he noticed that like it's never stable. Like you can have 100,000 views one day and the next day you can have like 1,000 views. And he also is very introverted, so he wanted to find a way to like keep the social media focus, but at a different angle. And so he decided to change it into video editing into a business. And since then, he now makes like $3,000 to $4,000 a month from his video editing business.
There was a 2022 survey by Higher Visibility, a company that helps businesses evaluate their online presence. It found that of 1,000 people aged 18 to 25, 27% said they planned to be an influencer, and nearly 15% said that was their only career choice. What does that mean for the opportunities for people who want to support influencers?
So I spoke with a professor at Duke University, and he basically told me how there's going to be a drastic demand for this in the upcoming years. People are going to want to go into these supporting roles. People are going to want to be video editors or photographers or social media managers for these influencers because it's going to be a big thing.
What does all of that tell us about the social media economy in 2023?
It just shows how influencing is so much bigger than just the influencer itself. There's always a team to support the influencer. And people should look beyond just like Addison Rae or look beyond, Kim Kardashian. Like it's people who support them and people who are behind them. And you should look into those careers as well.
All right, that was WSJ reporter Kailyn Rhone. And that's it for today's Tech News Briefing. For more tech stories, head over to our website, WSJ.com. I'm Zoe Thomas for the Wall Street Journal. Thanks for listening.